Good afternoon, everybody. How are we all doing? I am back, the first of two videos that I'm going to be shooting this afternoon, evenings more like it. This doesn't seem to be going very well. Hope you can excuse the slightly ambient lighting I've got here. I think it's kind of bleeding my face out a little bit, isn't it? That will have to do, I am afraid. So anyway, yeah, the purpose of this video, it is a snuff review. I'm going to be reviewing some of Wilson's Gold Label. Now, I got this tin in a mixed box in the shop, and I've been tempted to try it. I know very little about this snuff. I've never looked it up in the past before, but you know, I like doing certain things blind every now and then. It's a bit boring sometimes doing all your research before you start, because you know, you go in with misconceptions and ideas in your head of what you're going to have, and everybody's taste buds and sense of smell and things like that are different, so it's never really the best thing to do, in my honest opinion. I really do need to speak to people on the easiest way of opening these Wilson's tins. I know a lot of people complain about them. They're a bit stiff and they're awkward to open from time to time, but if you think about it this way, those dispensers are freaking awful things. The snuff is always bone dry. There's nothing you can do to keep it fresh. The Freiburg and Treyer snuff tins are pretty much the best, closely followed by the Toke tins. Got the seal in the top and a screw thread, so they're nice and easy to open. Once you've screwed it down, it stays on nice and firm, and basically your snuff stays fresh inside. And in case you can't tell, I'm actually wasting time here because I'm still trying to open this bastard tin of snuff. Please excuse my my French there, even though that isn't French. Don't know where that phrase actually comes from. I'm assuming it's got a lot to do with the English people's love of the French. Luckily, I hide behind my part English, part Estonian heritage, and I know nothing about what they're talking about. And I'm in, finally. So, Wilson's Gold Label. When you look at it, it's a very nice, I'd say golden brown snuff. It's not the darkest. When you look at it, it looks like it's quite moist. And again, when you feel it, there's moisture there. But the moisture kind of gives you this illusion that it's quite a, not exactly a coarse, but it gives the illusion that the snuff is more that the snuff is more moist than it is when you take it. It clumps up beautifully on the fingers out of the tin. It's got kind of a floral SP kind of aroma, and it's not as finely ground as a toast, but it has the same effect that a toast snuff does to me. When I take it, it goes straight up the back, tickles the back of my sinuses. But anyway, down to the aroma. When you first take it, it's got a very subtle kind of, almost ammonia kind of natural tobacco kind of aroma to it, and there's a bit of a spike in the amount of nicotine. It kind of gives you a very quick, like, just blast. You know you've taken it, sort of thing. Then after a couple of seconds, it starts bringing through a very, very, very delicate floral scent. Almost reminds me of a Freiburg, but a much mellower version of a Freiburg. Say about 20%. It's what to class it as. It's got this kind of almost Morocco kind of, not Morocco, sorry. So it's almost kind of Bordeaux kind of twinge to it, but it's so subtle. And then it comes through and you've got this like citrusiness from the SP that's there. But no, it's a beautiful, beautiful snuff. The scent doesn't last very long, I say, and it kind of gets down the back of your throat very quickly. Like I say, it's a little bit finer ground than I would have liked for this style of snuff, but no, it's a very pleasant and enjoyable snuff. I will say that. If you like your really powerful, pungent floral snuffs, Gold Label isn't for you. But if you like your SPs and you don't mind a subtle hint of floralness and kind of a bit of a sharp jolt and a little bit of a spice and a pick-me-up, it's a very good snuff. It's something you could take all day long. Not very offensive, not very powerful aroma-wise. Gives you the nicotine, everything you need basically. It's a good. I go as far to say as it's a very good snuff to try and quit smoking with. But But yeah, I've been digging into this a bit of yesterday and some of today. Like I say, Wilsons of Sharrows, gold label snuff. Brilliant if you're an SP snuff taker, or you like just a very small, subtle amount of floral. You want something kind of a little bit less in your face than some of the Freiburg range. So yeah, like I say, a quick video's turned into 5 minutes. I guess my standards, 5 minutes is quite a quick video. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, folks. Yeah, and I shall speak to you very, very soon. So take care, boys and girls. Goodbye.